Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now, I've had a couple of questions recently asking me if this Cosori dual basket air fryer takes longer to cook than the Ninja dual zone because it has a lower wattage. Now, I've used both of these models for quite an extended period of time, and my instinctive answer was that I didn't notice any difference, but I wanted to know the proper answer. So I've decided to test it out. And in this video, you'll see me doing 3 real world cooking tests with both these air fryers to find out which cooks faster. And ultimately, whether a higher wattage is important when you choose the air fryer for you to buy. So this is the Ninja Dual Zone Max. It's rated at 2,470 watts, and this is the Cosori Dual Basket, which is rated at 1,750 watts. The Ninja is 10% bigger than the Cosori, but it's 30% more powerful. So if wattage matters, we should still see a difference in cooking time. First up for this test, I tried frozen pastries. Now, during this cook, I ran both air fryers on identical settings and put them through a wattage meter so that I could get an idea of how much power they both used. The maximum wattage that the Cosori drew was 1,735 watts, which is really close to its maximum. But the results for the Ninja were actually quite strange. It drew less power than the Cosori, nowhere near its maximum, about half its maximum, peaking at 1,240 watts. But how fast did they both cook? Now, because I only had one wattage meter, I did the first cook with each air fryer one at a time. The Cosori was first, and I put it on bake at 180 for 15 minutes. And after 13 minutes, I took the pan au chocolat out and turned the pan au raisin over. After another 2 minutes, the second pastry was done and I put it on the cooling rack. Then I swapped the machines over and did the same with the Ninja. So 13 minutes baking, took one out, turned the other one over, and then at the end you can see the pastries. And the Ninja is definitely more done on the outside, although when we cut them open, the Cosoris were cooked through better. But that may be because that had extra time sitting on the cooling rack while the Ninjas cooked. The next test was chicken breasts, and I started with 2 raw chicken breasts straight from the fridge, coated them in a little bit of oil and lemon juice, and they weighed roughly the same. I set the timer on the air fryers for 15 minutes to do the first check on them. The breasts in the Cosori had reached 74 Celsius after 15 minutes and so were perfectly done. But the ones in the Ninja were already up to 85 degrees after 15 minutes, so had cooked quicker. You can see the 2 of them here side by side. Obviously one reached temperature quicker, but if you look at the outside of them, there's no noticeable difference. The final test was a batch of homemade fries. Now, my husband got a little bit fancy with these, so please forgive me. They were part cooked at 170 on air fry for 15 minutes, put in the freezer for a couple of hours, and then finished off on air fry for 8 minutes at 200 just before we wanted to eat them. Here are the results, and once again there's a clear difference between how well done those fries are. Cosori on the left, Ninja on the right. I should add it's perhaps tempting to say that the Ninja has overcooked things, but bear in mind I'm used to the Cosori now and I base temperatures and timings on that. And knowing what I know now, I would reduce both if I was cooking in the Ninja. So I can definitively now say that yes, the dual basket Ninja does cook faster than the dual basket Cosori, and weirdly it does it using less power, so it's cheaper to run. But here's the important thing, both of these air fryers cook faster than your oven, and the differences on timing are quite small. So if you love the Cosori, don't let this put you off. I would love to know what you think though, so please do drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you'd like to see a more in-depth review comparing these 2 air fryers, then that is popping up on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.